Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about setting a healthy grocery budget. 102 fit. Get it? Because it's like Roger 2 fit. So starting off first, we're going to work with our breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. This is typically what you're going to see on any meal plan that you follow from a trainer or from me. Now, we're going to keep the video short, so we're only going to go over the breakfast option. What we want to do first is a very simple method, is itemize the amount of food that we're actually eating at these different times. So for breakfast, this is a typical breakfast that I will put on one of my meal plans to start some clients off. So here, we could have 3 eggs. We could go 3 slices of turkey bacon. And then we can go about a handful of spinach. Now I say handful because I don't really like to count calories. A little brevet here. And then we can go about 2 slices of toast, whole grain of course, but you already knew that. Now, we're trying to keep this as average as possible. Let's say you're eating this healthy breakfast Monday through Friday. It's about 4 weeks, a little bit more in a month. So that leaves us about 20 days that we're gonna be having this type of breakfast in a given month. So all we have to do is multiply everything by 20. So what does this leave me with? Now, this is my breakfast grocery list. That means I need 60 eggs. I need about, what's that? 60 pieces of turkey bacon. This is gonna be about 3 to 4 cartons of spinach that you would do. So we'll say 3 to 4. These are the big cartons, the little boxes that you buy, plastic containers you buy in the produce section. And this is gonna be about 3 loaves of bread. I'm abbreviating here so I don't write too much. Now, when I have these quantities here, I can actually buy a lot of this stuff in bulk, and some of the stuff can be frozen. Now, one thing that you're gonna be replacing is the spinach, because you wanna keep that fresh. When you freeze spinach, it doesn't preserve well. So you wanna buy the spinach fresh. You might be going back for fresh vegetables maybe every week, every 2 weeks or so. Now with the eggs right here, what we do next is we can come up with a price. So your typical 5 dozen eggs, which is your 60 here, this is gonna be around $10 after taxes. With your turkey bacon, you're looking at about 12 to 15 pieces in a pack. So that's probably gonna be about 4 packs right here. Those are like $2 or $3. They might be on sale sometimes. If you get like one of the more exotic forms of the turkey bacon, it's gonna cost a little more, but we'll go for about like $3 a pack. So we're looking at about $12 right here. Now spinach, it is a fresh vegetable, so it does tend to be a little bit more expensive. These are about $5 a carton. So right here, you're looking for anywhere between $15, maybe $20. And then we have our loaves of bread. This you can actually get pretty cheap, about $1 to $2 each. So we'll just average that out. That'll be about $5. And so when we add all these up for the month, we have about 22, 27. So we have around $42 to $50 in breakfast, right? And this is for the month. Now, when you look at this on a big scale, this seems like a lot, but it's actually not. But we're gonna get to that in just a second. The next step that we wanna do is itemize that same dollar amount for our lunch meals, dinner, and snacks. Now, let me give you a little bit of help here. This seems like a lot of money for a person who eats a lot of food. Now, my average client, my average viewer is actually female, so you're not gonna be eating this many calories. This is really based upon like a 2,500 calorie diet. My average client starts at around a 1,600 to 1,700 calorie diet. So that's about a little bit over 30% less than the amount of food here. So clearly you can see, you can do these percentages on your own, but you can see you're not gonna be eating as much food, which means you're not gonna be spending as much money per month. So this right here, you're looking close to like 180. You're probably gonna actually be spending close to like 130, 140, which is way better than, a 2,500 calorie diet. Let's dive a little bit deeper into who that average client is. Now, this graph is not drawn to scale, but work with me here. This is about a 1,200 calorie figure. Now, when I question my clients about, hey, what are you eating? How's your daily meals going? What do you eat that's unhealthy? How's your weekends? This is usually what we come up with. We do really good, or we just don't eat a lot during the week. And this is my people that say, oh, well, I don't really eat a lot of food. And I guess that's why I'm gaining weight. Not the case. What's actually going on here is throughout our Sunday to Saturday timeline. We eat healthy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday events happen, Friday events happen, Saturday, Sunday brunch comes on, and we gain all these calories. And so what happens is our average over time actually starts to come up here. And this is where my average client starts to get to that 1,700 calories. And these are people that plateau or people that work out really hard and don't seem to lose any kind of weight without monitoring how many calories you're actually eating on the weekend. Now, I've already made videos on this before, and so we'll talk about that in depth in future videos. But what I'm trying to get you to see is you actually might be spending too much eating out, and that can be causing you to feel like eating healthy is expensive when really your dollars are just going into the wrong place. So we got a couple of things lifestyle-wise that I would recommend we look into. So how do we do that? One thing I would do is go to your bank statement, right? And look at how much do you spend on food that is not in the house. So how many times do you eat out that's not the grocery store bill? What is that number? Are you eating out cheap, like maybe like $8 to $10? Are you going on dates? And that can be from anywhere from 20 to 100. Now, if you're a lady going on a date, you're probably not, paying for that date. Hopefully not. But what we want to understand is this $10, let's say I eat out 5 times in a week, right? Well, that 5 times just took care of your whole month of breakfast, right? So when you go to your bank statements and you start to see where your money is actually going when it comes to what you're eating, you'll notice that you can actually appropriate more of those dollars to your health, to live a majority healthy lifestyle, maybe take down on what you're eating on the weekends, maybe have like a little something here, and that average line of your calorie intakes, of what you're putting in overall, is gonna go down. And what does that mean? That means we lose weight. Now, if you're enjoying this type of content, make sure you let me know so I can know to share the right type of knowledge and the right type of content. Make sure you subscribe down below and make sure you hit that bell icon so you can get notifications of when I drop some gems about weight loss. Now, as a bonus, let's talk about the bank. There was a particular month where I actually did the same thing that I just told you to do as far as looking at your bank statement, and I went to see how much I actually spent on food and going out. So like bars or like a club or something. I'm human too, yes. Now, what do you think that figure is? I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. So in 1 month, this is like a year ago, I looked at my bank statement and I spent somewhere over $300 on food, dates, going out, and this had nothing to do with my grocery bill. My actual grocery bill is like $150, $160 for myself. This is like 2 months worth of food. It's crazy. So I really want you to take that time out to go and see how much do you spend out on food that isn't actually a part of your meal plan or isn't a part of your current weight loss goal. That's all for today. Again, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you are enjoying this type of content. Share it to somebody. We're trying to help as many people lose weight as possible. I'm gonna see you in the next video.